Welcome back, PriMation. So today we're here with a strength build horde base. We've done the perception, we've done agility, we're on strength. Next will be intellect, and then we'll go on to fortitude. So we've covered all base types for all character builds. Probably by the end of next week, we're going on to much more advanced bases. I've got two set up, two ready to go, but I want to get through the easy stuff, get through the very simple bases, very simple horde bases for the new players. Most of the builds I'm doing right now are for new players, just to give people some ideas, some tips and tricks, and some, ways of building different bases. We're trying to keep it extremely simple right now, but we are going to move on to much more exciting stuff in a very, very near future. So again, my name's PriMate. Today we're working on a strength build, a horde base. The idea is they're going to come up here and they're going to be trapped. What we do in these videos, I show you the base, I explain the base, we do a quick horde, and then I explain for the new players exactly how to build it, how to put these certain blocks on and how to shape them, and generally just go through the whole thing. So I'll give you a quick overview. From the side, it looks very simple. It's basically a large box. It's a bit like the killing corridor, but without the cheatiness. So the idea is you bring them up. This type of base is great if you want some serious action. They get up close and personal, they break through, there's explosions, there's shotguns, there's hand-to-hand combat. It's my favourite base, and I'll link in the top right corner. That was me personally using this base in my Crafting for Survival series, very early game, and it lasted up until day 21. With dart traps, with fence posts, but we're on 64 per wave on like warrior difficulty, so they started getting through, so let's go and build a new one, but it was really good. Anyway, so in regards to this base, as you can probably see, let me get this on the screen, we have this right here. The idea is, as you can see, they come up, they go in, and when they reach here, you've got a couple of these plates and poles right here, and the idea is they'll either break that one there or that one there, and they'll come busting through. When plates are certain distances apart, they won't actually hit this one. They will try and hit that one over there, and it keeps them stored here for an extremely long time until that one breaks. Only when that one breaks will they then start trying to hit this one here. Very weird mechanic. I'm not sure if Alpha 19 is the same. I haven't tested this base. We're going to test it live now to see how it goes. What I've also done is, the way to get in, it's just like all the other bases. What I don't like to do in my whole bases is give a path or a way up, because they could path up, they could jump up, they could cause issues. I don't give a path, I just nerd pop up just like this, and then they don't see this as a viable option, and they never come to the back, they never come to the door. So if you're on a spot bottom and you've got to get out and kind of get on your toes, there's never anyone there. That's why I keep the nerd pole as a way up. We've got the blunders, and I kind of got some mid-range weapons or stuff you can craft, no level 60s, and we're on day 35, so moving up in game stages, up in days. And the next couple of hordes, again, we'll get into like electric fence posts and dart traps and turrets and that good stuff. So as we come in, we've got a plate right here, to the left, a plate right here, and then forward to the right here. Now basically what this for, first and foremost, is to defend against demolishers and cops spit and explosions and stuff. So if you're here and you're fighting away and you're up close and personal and you're hitting away and you see a cop, you just hide, let them spit, come back in again. The idea is you hide. If that breaks, you've got this one here as well. Or if there's a big demo zombie and you want to try and get away, bang. If you're trying to escape, it just adds more for them to run around. So it's quite a compact base. But that's the best bit about this base, is it is really compact. Because when you've got the shotgun, and this is what we're going to get into now, if you've got even the blunder, which is a powerful weapon to spec into, by the way, it is a great weapon. If you're standing here, you've only literally got this block and this block which you need to shoot. You're almost guaranteed a shot or a hit or a kill every single shot. You're not really wasting anything. You only have just got to aim between one block or a second block, and that's it. So you're going to hit, you're almost going to kill every shot, especially if spec'd into the shotguns. My favourite build, my favourite gun are the shotguns and the blunders and the bats. Absolutely incredible. If and when they break through there or there and they get through to here, this is really good close shotgun range. This is perfect for shotgun range. If you just headshot, it's insta kill almost every time. You can get the dogs and the spiders, same down here. We've set this bit up and this bit very similar to the last build. If you missed that, that was our agility build. I'll link in the top right corner. With regards to that one, we've done a similar setup where we can see down and we can reach the dogs, but it traps them in. Again, I will explain all this in detail after we test it out on the horde. Let's swing through here. So in the middle, these are half blocks, these are poles, they're back to back. So they're on top of each other. So they're essentially the same as a normal block like on the walls, but they're thin and you can shoot through them. Other than that, it's a very simple base. Very simple. Obviously a lot of resources to build this. You can start in cobblestone. You could probably build most of this in cobblestone if you wanted to, or even flagstone. It's only really, again, the stairs, the sides, and these particular bars here which need to be reinforced. Even the back here, this could all be cobblestone if you want to. It doesn't need to be concrete. Again, we might have some vulture issues. You can put a grill or a bar or a hatch there just to take care of the vultures, but choice is yours. As you can see, we've gone from like wood and, you know, floating bases, and we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Over here, we're going to have all the good stuff. It's just kind of merging down and around into the bigger, badder bases. That's it. We've got a couple spikes. Just take care of any stragglers that might run around or hit the sides. Very easy base. Another good thing about this base as well, oh crap, is the reason why we built it so small, so compact, is right here is where all the fighting happens. As you know, they can be standing here fighting through. You've got those two little blocks that shoot through, almost guaranteed hit. If you throw a Molotov, if you throw a pipe bomb, it's game over. They die almost instantly. You can throw a couple of pipe bombs, throw a third, light the third and throw it. Everything just dies. It's brilliant. Also, you can fit these bad boys. You put one here. So let's say we're inside. Let's say we're in here. And, you know, we take out a wave and the next wave's on its way. You can just bang, bang. So as they do come through, again, boom, they're in a little tight enclosure. So when they all come funneling through, the explosion damage hits them all. It's just such a good base, honestly. I think I've rambled enough. What I'm going to do now is get this onto on day 35. I'll get this to Horde night. We'll run a Horde. We'll do most of the Horde. This over here, I'm going to show you after how to exactly build all this. Someone did comment in the last episode saying, how did you do it? You know, I'm new to the game. Can you explain it to me? So what I'm going to do is actually go through just there and show you exactly how to replicate this, but with no wall, just over there. So yeah, let's bring on the Horde and let's test this live and see if this is still a viable base in Alpha 19. Very quickly, if you are new to the channel, again, my name is PriMate. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday from about 4:35 Greenwich Mean Time to about 8 or 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. So a good 3 to 4 hours twice a week. I'm currently releasing base builds every other day, at least 3 or 4 base builds a week going forward. All different, all unique. At the minute, we're focusing on perception, agility, strength, intellect, and fortitude. Going forward from there, it'll be more unique bases with different dart traps, different funneling systems, ways to go through. I have actually got a couple ways to do the Horde. Oh, my game just crashed. A couple ways to do the Horde, which no one's actually found before. And I'm trying to figure out a way. So it's using blocks, but I don't know how to incorporate into a build, and it's really weird and funny. So I'm going to get that out hopefully after I improve Dribble's kill corridor, because I fixed that as well. So I'll get a couple out, so probably later next week you'll see all new different bases. I have put a couple of those down so you can see what happens. Early Horde's a bit different. They may come and they may blow up, but when they get inside here, it's inside where all the magic happens. So as you can see, look, there's one block here to shoot and one block here. As long as you aim down there, you're pretty much good. So, for example, I'm killing like literally everyone straight away. I don't think I'm spec'd into strength. No, 0 points into strength at all. So, I mean, we could use the respec potion, spawn one in, and go into strength, but we're going to go with just what it is, bog standard strength with no points in it. Just see how it goes. So she's glitched in. She should hit the mine, and as you can see, the ones at the back, oh, got hurt there. They're also, look, they're dead. So now they're dead. What you'll do is you'll get your new mines out if you crafted more and plonk them down. As they come in, boom, and the radius gets everyone. So as they're piling up, what we're going to do is left click. That's better. And then you light a third, throw, get back a little bit. We'll just try and show you. And look, they all die. So you could use this as a pipe bomb base, as a perception base, but it works really, really well. So let's say, for example, let's say they break in. Let's get rid of that, and let's say they actually broke in. Now this is great for blunderbuster range. You can literally one shot. If you've got a couple on the belt, it's always good with blunders to keep at least 2 or 3 on your belt, all next to each other. So if you're in a bit of trouble or something's going wrong, you just switch between blunderbusters, switch between ammunitions, and it's very good. But if come day 35, you should have a shotgun, some sort of decent, or even double barrel. You just do this, and you just annihilate. Shotguns are just ridiculous. As you can see, it's practically headshots. It's just headshot after headshot. Maybe not for her, butt shot. But they're really close. They're so close, and they can't get to you. So you just keep hitting and hitting and hitting with your shot. So shooting with your shotgun. As you can see, or as you can hear, if you can hear, we have a vulture hitting the ceiling as well. But dogs, they try and get over. They shouldn't be able to get over. They can't. But they usually stick their head down here. I'll try and get rid of her. If he can fall, I'll show you what it's like. You may have seen earlier. Okay, he's not doing it. But he falls and his little head, he just sticks underneath here. Great for headshots. Bang, straight away. But they're really close. And again, shotgun does max damage. It's really good. So it seems to work the same. Here we go. Look, his head comes straight through. Insta kill. Really, really good. So the only thing with this base is repairing. So obviously I haven't brought any on me just now, so I'm trying to show you. But like there, you can reach it. Let's do that now. Let's get a nail gun. And let's, from here, repair. And you could, theoretically speaking, or thinking just now, you could sit here and just repair all night. If you had the materials, you didn't want to fight the Horde, and you're like a 8 per wave. I have put this on 64, so I don't know why there isn't more zombies. But yeah, you could just stand here and repair, and they're not going to get through. You might have to, you know, watch out for cops or anything like that, but technically, you could just sit here and repair. You know, they're not doing too much damage. Maybe repair up there a little bit. Super easy. But the good thing about this is they should be... Oh. Oops, they should be... Yes, close enough for... If you have the stamina for it. Yes, there you go. They should be close enough for sledgehammer hits. Which is, again, is a really good thing. Or if you've got baseball bat, this isn't got as good reach. Oh, we can still hit them. Are we hitting them? We're kind of hitting some of them. Yeah, we're kind of hitting ones that are really close. Let's try and get this dude. Yeah, but when they get here, this is where melee comes into its own. It's really good. But again, if they're super close, you just do this, you light, you get behind your little thing here and you listen. Boom, and they're all dead. And again, once they're cleared, you can put some mines down, or you can keep using your bombs. But this is all about using a shotgun for this build. It works so well. It's ridiculous. So let's get rid of this. Let's get a shot of this. Bang, bang, bang. Right, let's say it's, you know, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. They've broken through. You've got no ammo left. You're really struggling. Just switch to your melee weapon. And it may seem like there's not a lot of defense in front of us. There's actually 2 blocks hiding. Maybe I shouldn't have put the ramp there, actually. I can only hit their knees. Oh, his knee looked very good. It's quite detailed. Yeah, maybe ramp wasn't a good idea. Oh, whoa, whoa, darling. Can she climb through? Oh, she can. I've never put a ramp there. I usually put a plate there. So, yeah, lessons learned. But again, it's still a viable option. As long as the plate... Let's actually get shot at that if we can. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can. Hold up. Let's do this. Right, so let's pretend I didn't put the ramp there and I put a plate there like I usually do. And you're down to just your bat. You can just do this. And it may work. It may not. Again, I haven't tried it in Alpha 19, but it seems to be going pretty well. You can right-click, and I believe right-click with a bat. Actually, let's get some stamina, just so I can show you. I believe right-click hits a couple at the same time. It does, yes. Which is pretty cool. Does he glitch through? He isn't, which is good. But you get the idea. If you're right here and you've got a blunderbuss, let's reload it. It's just great for shotgun. It's all up close, all personal. Bang. Again, if you've got a shotgun, you can just do this. It's really designed for the shotgun. I'm just trying to show you different ways of using a base, but if you use a shotgun, you can just do this, and it just wrecks face. Now, another good thing about this base as well is when loot drops, you can pick it up most of the time. As long as they're close and you shoot them, you can pick them up most of the time. Shotgun shells, I think it started with 300. If you also do a full haul, I have gone through, I think it was 750 in one go before. So, I mean, you will go through a lot of ammunition. That's the idea, is to get up close and personal, shoot and kill, and not use the cheesy bases I've been showing, but use a real biting base. I love this type of base design. Yeah, that's the idea. So you got the idea now. That's how it works. Did you get it through? You didn't. So that's how it works. They come through. They'll come through the front. They haven't broken any of the sides. Those sides are all good. Let's check the damages. They've clipped a couple of these, but they're not hitting any of it. They come up here. They run in here. And as you saw, we had a couple of bars. They smash through the bars, for example. They'll smash through the next bars if they even get through the second lot of bars. And they come straight. Get out of the way. There we go. They smash through the second lot of bars and they'll get you here. You can repair things up. You can switch things up. I tried the ramp. In hindsight, wasn't a good idea. So maybe just put 2 either half plates next to each other. Sorry, half blocks next to each other. Or plates next to each other. And it will work fine. I just tried something new and clearly it didn't work. But these, I haven't actually tried these before. These were new that I put in here. It's very small, very compact. Another good thing about these is if you're running and you're trying to escape, again, it gives them a bit more. They all have to funnel through here. And if they're funneling and you're shooting, you're almost guaranteed to hit because it'll be so close to you. But that's it. Let's get time forward. And we're back into daytime. So it seems Horde respawned. But more importantly, if you check over here, I just saw a bear. Now, bears and wolves were turned up in a recent patch note, so do watch yourself in the forest biome. So you've seen the base, I've explained the base, we've done a little mini horde. I don't like to make these videos too longer than they need to be, but you get the idea. They come in, you just shoot, 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 smack, smack, smack. It's so much fun. It's great. Throw pipe bombs, molotovs. It's really, really good. Any tips or tricks or ideas of how to improve the base, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always up for suggestions. So for the new players or people wondering how to build it, this section is for you. We don't want that. I'll still build it with that, but let me get this on hotbar and I'll show you what we did. Right, so I'll build this base like I just built that base in there. I'll still use the ramp just to show you how it was originally built, and we'll go through it like that. So I've taken the wall off the side. So let's pretend that I was standing right here. What we did is originally we had this turned like that and like that. Now remember, I was standing behind it fighting. So then we switched. That was just normal standard ramps, concrete ramp. We're now moving on to concrete poles. Now if you hold R and you go to advanced rotation, now you left click until it goes in the correct position, which is right there. It's at the top left hand corner if you're facing from this direction. So you plonk that there, and what that means is you've got this block's taken up and this block's taken up, and then you go to the half pillars. Oh, is it half pillars? Sorry, not half pillars. Concrete half block, and you hold right click, you go to advanced, and you keep clicking until it lays above the pole. Bang. Now again, it looks a bit skew-if, but you've got this block taken, and this block taken. You can upgrade that. I've just spawned one in to show you. Now in front of you, this is where the magic happens. There's one block here, here, and here. At the bottom, I don't know if you can see that there. I'll probably put my light on. There you go. So you want it again, just like that in the top left-hand corner. You want 1, 2, hit, and then left click. Sorry, press R twice, and then right click. And then up here again, you want to grab that and put the half pillar. Essentially, that's giving you your first line of defense. So if we double that up, like so, again, we were standing right here. This is where we were shooting from. Pew, pew, pew. That's give you 1 choke point or 1 point of defense. And then in front of it, you just copy it. So you put 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And that gives you your second. And you can make this kind of, you can make this 2 or 3 long. You don't have to make it little like I did. I'm making it quite small just to show you for the video. Like that. And you can make 2 or 3 or 4. Don't make too many. If they're more than about 4, I think it was 4 when I tested before, they stop pathing in and they'll just start hitting the sides because it's just taking too long to get to you. They'll just smash underneath you instead. So I think 4 is the max you can go, I think. If someone wants to test it, feel free, but I think it's 4. And that's it. And then all we did here is if you get concrete blocks and fill in the sides, actually I'll do that now. And done. So just like over there, just like up the steps, they come in, they'll get inside, and they'll just start trying to, they'll try to get you, they'll break the blocks, and you'll be over this side. Obviously high up, 5 blocks up minimum, just pew pewing. That's it, it's as simple as that. You can change the back, you can have your whole base behind it if you wanted to. Obviously you can risk zombies breaking through and getting in your base, but that's it, that's as easy as it is. Again, we build it 5 higher. Remember somebody commented saying make sure I tell them how many blocks up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the pathway as always, or if you want to build 5 down, make sure it's 5 down. That's it, simple as, it really is that easy. So upgrades to this base, what you can do. If you do check out the link I put earlier in the video, you'll see you can build out the sides, put fence posts on them, electric fence posts, and have them coming in. And essentially what it does is as they're choking on these, I'll show you over here, as they're on the choke points just here, there's also fence posts just in front of it going along this one just here. So they hit the fence post and they're getting zapped, you shoot, they're getting zapped, you shoot, and you just keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Once the fence post breaks, they'll then break through the concrete and they'll go to the next choke point again, they're getting zapped. Once they get through that, they go to the next one. You get the idea. You can put dart traps there. We had turrets going 2 on either side before. There's loads you can do to this base. It's really, really upgradable, very flexible. And what they don't do is they don't try and come through the sides. Because if you think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 7 or 8 blocks right there. Or there's 3 or 4 blocks stopping them here. They're always going to go through the center. They're not going to go through the sides. And that's really it. That's the base in a nutshell. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, we've got baseballs coming out every other day or every 3rd day, depending, because we're streaming also. 2 streams a week, 3 to 4 hour streams. I do have a multiplayer series with Gigagang Gaming, which is out most Fridays. Other than that, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next episode.